everyone, I'm Thwaritha and I'm from the operational side of Muuse. Today I'll be making a cup of Dalgona coffee to join in on the trend. So first I'm going to take instant coffee and I'm going to pour it in a bowl. I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of it. And I'm going to take the same amount of sugar and add it to the bowl. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of lukewarm water. Because I'll be using a fork, I don't have a mixer on hand, and the colder the water is, the easier it is to whisk. So now all these are in a bowl, and I'm just going to whisk them all together. And this will take a while. So the consistency that we are looking at is that it should not stick. If it's not sticking to the fork, it's not foamy yet. So when you pull the fork out, it should still be very, 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 very sticky, and you know it should be super fluffy. So you just beat it like how you're beating eggs to make an omelette. So I joined Muuse in January of 2020. And my journey at Muuse has been super exciting, and everybody that I've worked with are amazing, and they're so pleasant to work with. I'm very passionate about sustainability, so being part of Muuse and coming up with a reusable solution for disposable waste is really making me so happy, and that's kind of why I stay at Muuse. So this is after the 5-minute mark, and as you can see, it's still flowy, so I have to whip it some more. So it's actually very important to use instant coffee for this, otherwise you will not get the foam. The whole point is that the coffee should easily dissolve into water, and so does the sugar. So this is after the 7-minute mark. It's better than last time, but we still have to whisk it some more. So from what I've heard, when you use a fork, it takes a good 15 minutes. But I think if you're better skilled, it might take a shorter time. Okay, you can see that it's a little bit more thicker. Okay, so this is the consistency that we're looking for. But basically it should be like a cloud, honestly it reminds me of like a caramel cloud because of the color, but the smell is like coffee, so it's very misleading. So once we're done with that, we're just going to set it aside. And then here I have my Muuse cup. So I've already filled it with ice because this coffee is better cold. So once that, I'm just going to fill the cup to the brim with cold milk. So once I've done that, I am going to add this foamed coffee on top. Okay, this is the last scoop. This is my version of the Dalgona coffee. I really hope that you guys like it. I'm gonna give it a go and I'll tell you how I feel about it now. Okay, so now I'm gonna have a sip at my Dalgona coffee. I got fancy metal straw with me here. So what you do is you just have to mix it all together so that it doesn't really, that you don't really taste the difference between the milk and the coffee. So. I think this one is good actually. The coffee taste isn't too strong because of the plenty of milk. I taste milk more than coffee. This might be a coffee that I will drink.